Yeah, that just broke off. Awesome. That's brand new bait. So, did manage to get my bait back thanks to the good old revolver. Not sure what happened there, dude, but it broke my braid probably like 5 or 6 feet back. So I'm not really sure how that happened. Maybe this braid is starting to get brittle and might be a good time to swap it out, but at least I got my bait back without having to go get my kayak. So I tied on this revolver just to try and get that back. I do think I'm gonna swap out this revolver for a buzzbait. Yeah, very first cast, man, it just ripped it off, braid and all. Didn't even break at the leader. Yeah, it snapped off like right in the middle of my braid, which is crazy. That was weird. All right, we got the buzzbait tied on with the trench hog, black and gold Guggen. Let's see what happens. Good morning, chat. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Monday? We're gonna work our way around this pond with a little bit of top water, see if we can have some action. Long pipe knot. No. Jump in for a swim? No, I think I'm gonna pass on that. Thought I'd quit? Never, James, never. You probably did scare all the fish away. It's all your fault, bootleg. JQ, what's happening? I am in South Central Pennsylvania. Attempting to get a topwater bite on this buzzbait. I fished this pond quite a few times. I've had the most luck fishing with a black and blue jig. But it's still early. I say we probably got about 5 minutes of cover from the clouds. As y'all can see, the sun is trying to come up. So we're gonna see if we can get a little bit of topwater action before it gets all hot and sunny out here. What's up, Grayson? How you doing? Thank y'all for joining the live. Here it comes. All right, chat, I'm gonna let y'all choose. Do we go this way around the pond and work our way that way? or do we go that way and work our way around that way? So left or right, y'all? Left or right? Left or right? What's it gonna be? Going right. All right, let me get this reeled in and then we'll start working our way to the right. Now there's some decent sized bass in here. Truthfully, I haven't caught anything less than a pound out of this pond. We're here first thing in the morning, so nobody else beat us here. Didn't scare all the fish away. Whether or not we're gonna get a topwater bite, I don't know. Like I said, the sun is out now, so it might be a little difficult to get these fish to bite some topwater, but it's okay. We're gonna give it a shot. I'll probably put a good, I don't know, 30 minutes into this buzzbait. We're gonna make our way around this entire pond with this buzzbait, see if we can catch something. If not, then we'll switch it up and fish with a jig, because I know for sure we should be able to catch something with the jig. On a good note, the sun's not high up enough yet. There's still some shade on this bank line over here, so hopefully with the sun baking this side of the pond, by the time we get over there, we should be able to fish the shady spots, and maybe the fish will be in there. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out together. No nibbles yet. Well, that sun is beaming though. I don't know what y'all think, chat. Y'all think we're gonna catch anything on this buzzbait this morning? There's one crawl leg keeps getting caught up on this hook. I almost hooked myself. There's like a carp or something over here feeding. Game warden. Nothing yet, but if y'all look, man, I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's tons of something popping all over that water. What's happening, Brighton? I don't know what those are. Could even be bugs. But something is popping like crazy out there. I really want to catch something on this topwater, man. I love me some buzzbait bites. Probably one of my favorites. What y'all think, chat? What's your favorite type of fish bite? What type of lure? Let's keep it moving. Try to work my way up into that shade. I think that's where they're gonna be. Definitely gonna fish this bank line the whole way up. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. We're gonna keep it moving. Sorry, Texas. I won't tell nobody. No sniffs yet. But I don't know if y'all can see that. All the shade is over there. So I think if we're gonna catch anything, it's gonna be right in that area right there. But we'll see. Jay, no, just started fishing. My very first cast, my lure broke off, which was cool, but I got it back. Snapped my braid like 4 feet up. Mind you, the braid on there is about, I don't know, a year and a half old. So because that happened, I'm definitely gonna be swapping out that braid today. But nope, right now, trying to get a topwater bite on this buzzbait. So I'm gonna make my way around this whole pond, see if I can get something on the buzzbait. If I don't get anything on the buzzbait, then I'm gonna scratch topwater and start fishing with a jig, because I usually am pretty successful catching a fish out here on the jig. For those who have been here before, this place may look familiar. I tried to come out here and do my catfish and carp challenge. I didn't have any luck, but I know there's definitely a ton of carp in here, and may or may not be catfish. I don't see why there wouldn't be, but there's quite a few decent sized bass in here, and that's what I'm going for today. It's a beautiful day today. Bright blue skies. I am fishing in south central Pennsylvania. Got your butt kicked this weekend. 5 hookups, 1 brook trout landed. We all have those days, man. We all have those days. What y'all think? Y'all want to see some trout fishing? I got waders. I got a bunch of lightweight rods and stuff. We can go do some trout fishing. Not today, but if that's something y'all are interested in seeing, I can definitely make a live out of it. See if we can go get some rock bass, some trout. And this one leg is constantly getting flipped over. What are y'all's thoughts on early morning fishing? Me personally, I'm not a huge fan. Thankfully, this morning, I got some downtime before I got to go to work. So I figured I'd come out here, do it live, try to catch a couple fish. But me personally, not a huge fan of early morning fishing. I don't think the fish bite any more than they would any other time of day. I think the only benefit is being the first one to the fishing hole. I'd say that's it. Fish, y'all. He's decent. Let's freaking go, y'all. How's that for the first fish of the day? Freaking toad. I'd say a solid 2.5, maybe even a 3. On the buzzbait, I knew that spot was gonna be clutch. Hook was barely in him. Dude, check that fish out, y'all. That's a solid 3-pounder. 2 3/4 at least. There it is. Fish number 1 on the board, y'all. Yeah, I'd say 2.5. All right, chat. I have a tradition. If y'all are new here, chat gets to name the fish before I send them back. So, what are we gonna name this fish right here? What's it gonna be? Huge fan of morning fishing. It's a healthy, beautiful fish. All right, chat. Y'all say bye to Larry. We're gonna get him back in the water. Give him a little fish kiss. And we'll catch you later, Larry. Whew, that was freaking awesome, y'all. Whew. I knew we could do something on that Topwater. I just had a feeling that today was gonna be a buzzbait day. I apologize for the noise. I'm trying to fix this tripod. But what y'all think about that? Yeah, 2.5 already. First thing in the morning, fishing for not even 30 minutes. We got a 2.5 on the board. So let's keep it going. We got a nice, beautiful shade line that runs all the way up. I like to try to fish all that before the sun gets too high, and then we'll switch it over to a jig. But decent sized fish for our first one, man. Let's go. Larry the largemouth. Ooh, man, that's a great feeling. Love getting that skunk off my back. So I think before we move, I'm gonna fish this spot a couple more times. Who knows, there might be Larry's brother in there. His bigger brother trying to come out and say hello. I knew this spot right here was gonna produce for a couple of reasons. One, it's the biggest shade spot. Two, like right here on the other side of this hunting blind is where the spring runs in. So it's gonna be the most oxygenated water right in that area. Worked out. Oh, beautiful backlash. I guess that's what I get for catching Larry. Nice little bird's nest. Appreciate that. Persistent little bird's nest. Bear with me, y'all. This bird nest is pretty gnarly. Usually I can get them out pretty quickly, but this one's being persistent. It's like every time I release one of them, another one pops up. Not sure what the heck happened. Oh, Larry set me up. He's like, no more fish for you. Man, that's got to be one of the deepest backlashes I've ever seen. I think we might have got it, y'all. Finally got it. Man, that's a tough one. No more of that. Tomorrow's your birthday, Ronan. That's what's up, man. Happy birthday. If I don't see you tomorrow, I might do a little bit of streaming tomorrow. We'll see. And if that is the case, I'll be sure to wish you a happy birthday then as well. Everybody in chat say happy birthday to Ronan. Tomorrow's going to be his birthday. I remember my first cast. Yeah, facts. That was a terrible backlash. I don't know what happened. I think it's Larry's fault. Larry set me up. Man, that was a great first catch. Super happy about that. I didn't think I was going to be able to get me a topwater bite this morning. So everything I said about not wanting to fish in the morning, I take it all back. That was all lies. No, I'm just kidding. That was a good bite though. Good fight. First fish at 2.5. I'll take it. All right, let's keep it moving. Actually, before we go, let me send one right over here on the side of this tree. No. All right, let's keep it moving. Ronan, maybe. We'll see. Definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. I try to fish every day if I can, but obviously work is going to dictate that. Thankfully, I have the freedom to choose when I want to work, but that doesn't mean I can't work at all. So we're gonna fish for maybe an hour or two this morning, and I got a couple jobs I gotta go get knocked out. Just trying to cast all this little shaded spot right here. So yeah, like I was telling y'all, right here is where that spring comes in. Tons of little bait fish down in there. I'm sure y'all can hear it. Yeah, that's where the spring comes in. So all that fresh water right here is oxygenating this whole area. That's how I knew there was going to be a fish there. All right, let's keep it moving. We got a couple more little shady spots up here. It's all right, puppers. It's all right. Your folks are probably sleeping right now and I'm waking them up. Good morning. problematic, though. Alright, nothing on this shady spot. Let's keep it moving. Like I said, we're gonna work our way around the rest of this pond. If I don't catch anything else on the top water, I'm okay with it because we already caught a freaking giant. So yeah, after this, we're gonna switch over to the jig, start fishing this bottom. Ooh, something just swarmed at it. We're gonna go back again for that. Something definitely just came up and bumped it. Slow it down a little bit. See if he wants to come back. Come on, fish, you know you want it. No? Are you sure? It's okay. I'll be back for you. Brony, you just hit 50 subs. Congrats, man. That's a nice little milestone. Ronan, I didn't know you did YouTube. You do fishing YouTube. Ronan, you do fishing YouTube. You do everything on YouTube. What's your channel about there? There it is. Fish number 2. It's a jumper. Get up here, girl. Oh, fish number 2, y'all. Another beautiful fish. Looks like a hybrid. Look how lightly colored that thing is. Choke the buzzbait. Right in the roof of the mouth. Yeah, you ain't getting anywhere. Let's freaking go, y'all. Fish number 2 in the bag. Another little 2.5. Look at the belly on that thing. A little chunky. A little chunky. That is a beautiful fish. There, y'all want a kiss? Mwah. Little fish slap. There you go, a little fish slap. Whoo! Beautiful fish. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Look at the colors on them. Doesn't look like she's been caught a whole bunch of times either. All right, chat, y'all know how we do it. What's this one gonna be called? What we gonna name her? She's a chunk, dude. 3.5 pounds all day. What we gonna name her, chat, before we send her back? Ronan Mosley the Fourth. Chat, y'all say bye to Ronan Mosley the Fourth. Definitely screenshot that. It's probably the biggest bass you've seen all year. Let's get a release on him. And she gone. That water a little shallow right there, a little bit more shallow than I thought. Thankfully I didn't drop her from all the way up. Whew, let's freaking go, y'all. Fish number 2 in the bag. A giant, another giant. A lot bigger than that stuff we were catching the other day, that's for sure. Whew, fish number 2 in the bag. Let me check this braid or this knot real quick. Make sure we don't need to cut it off and retie. No, I think we're in good shape. Whew. 2 topwater bites, y'all. 2 topwater bites on the Googan buzzbait. I'm loving it. That was such a subtle hit, too. All right, we're running out of shade, y'all. Not much left. Let's go ahead and turn around, make sure we didn't miss any. Two freaking giants for this morning. I appreciate every single one of y'all for showing up for my live. Do me a favor, smash that like button, okay? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I go live multiple times throughout the week, always after those bass. I'm probably gonna get started into doing a little bit more carp and catfishing, although those are gonna be a little bit more chill vibe streams. Probably bring the family out, you know, take some chairs and just chill and relax. Not moving around like I am today. But I definitely want to start doing some more of those. And I'm right near Cadoris, East Branch. And there's tons of fish in there that get stocked. Trout is what I'm talking about specifically. So I might chuck my waders on, start doing some creek fishing. So yeah, if y'all are enjoying the stream, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment on the video when it's over. ultimately that's going to help me, help everybody else on YouTube find me. So with that being said, I do appreciate y'all a lot. It means a lot to me that so many people want to come by and see somebody fishing. And not only am I just fishing, but I'm here to give y'all any tips and tricks that I might know that are going to ultimately help you catch more fish. That's what I want to see. And if I can inspire at least one of y'all to pick up a fishing pole and go fishing, then my job is done. Because it is so much freaking fun. So exhilarating to catch a fish. It's like the best feeling ever. Anything and everything else that's going on in your life goes out the window when you got a fish on your pole. You don't care or think about anything else other than that fish in that moment. And it is a great feeling. So I've been fishing since I was a little kid. My grandpa used to take me fishing all the time. I mean, all the time. Basically, he hauled Amish for a living. So what he would do is he would drive up to these Amish communities, pick up the husbands and wives, bring them into town, drop all the women off. They would go do the shopping and all that stuff for the day, and would take all the men fishing. And we would be out there for 8, 9, 10 hours a day fishing. And I don't regret a single moment of it, because I think that's why I have such a big love for fishing, is because I spent all that time with my grandpa fishing. And it's just an awesome thing to make memories with. So y'all grab your poles and get out there and go do some fishing. You won't regret it, I promise. A Windows computer background? Yeah, no cap. Especially that one right there. It does look just like a Windows background. Y'all screenshot that and save it as your wallpaper. It is so freaking beautiful out here. And it's not too hot yet. There is no breeze, which is unfortunate. It's fortunate for y'all because you don't have to deal with the wind blowing into the mic. But it's fortunate for me because it's starting to get warm. So here's the overflow from the pond. This didn't used to be here, but a few months ago we had some really heavy rain and it just washed this out. And I guess the owner hasn't come back to fix it, or I don't think he intends on fixing it. Dang crawl getting hooked up on that hook again. What's up, Majid? How you doing? All right, we got one little shady spot right here, y'all. And then that's it. That's it for the shade. Dude, that leg again. I don't know why, but this crawl arm constantly getting flipped over that hook every time. Nada. Oh, what happened? We got caught up in some weeds. Buzzbait don't like weeds. All right, let's keep it moving. Work our way around to the rest of this pond, and then we're gonna switch out this buzzbait for something else. Any recommendations in chat? I do got some swim baits, some crankbaits, some jigs, some frogs, but this is not the pond for a frog. I could do a prop frog, but we've already fished the topwater, so I don't really think it's gonna make any difference. It's starting to warm up for the day. Beautiful, bright, sunny day. Not a cloud in sight. So I think the topwater bite's gonna definitely dry up. So Emmanuel, I am fishing for largemouth bass. Caught 2 already this morning. Thank you for showing up to the stream. Caught 2 decent ones at that. I'd say they're both 2.5, almost 3 pounds. So yeah, I think going with a jig or maybe even a chatterbait might be my next move. A jig or a chatterbait. I appreciate that, XL. I mean, it's how I feel. I mean, I love my grandpa, and I wish he was still here with me today because we'd be fishing together right now. But talk about the ideal job. You drive out to the country, beautiful views, pick up a bunch of Amish people, take them in town, drop off the women so they can go do their shopping, and you just get to go fishing all day for 8 to 10 hours and get paid for it. Not like we do today, hoping to get a buck off of YouTube. Actually getting paid to go fishing, and not even a charter, just transporting them. Freaking awesome job. I would love to have that kind of job. So let me hear it, chat. Let me hear y'all's craziest fishing story. Whether that be somebody getting hit with a hook, getting attacked by a raptor chicken, your biggest catch, somebody fell off the boat into the water, somebody catching themselves on a cast net. All of those things I would love to hear about and see. But go ahead, chat. Put your stories out there. Let me hear y'all's greatest fishing story, or at least one of them. What's the most memorable fishing story you got? No, not again. It's good. While I'm doing this, y'all can type up. Let me hear those fishing stories, y'all. Two fish today on the buzzbait. 2 nice sized fish. No dinkers today. 2 nice quality sized fish, 2.5, 3 pounds. Come on, chat, y'all don't gotta be shy. I know you got some fishing stories. Let me hear them. It's okay if you feel a little embarrassed. You fell out of the boat. It's fine. Just say you fell out the boat. I won't laugh at you too much. Just a little bit. Look at these birds just come down and swoop in the water. They must be trying to catch some bait fish or something. I got snagged in a tree fishing for salmon in a creek. Yanked it out and got me hooked right in the back of the neck. Oh, I had to ride my moped back home and your dad to get it out. Dude, that sucks, man. Were you freaking out the whole time riding home? Like, how deep is it? How bad is it? What's funny is, just so y'all know, I'm in my 30s. And at this very pond, I had a similar situation happen. In fact, I have the lure with me. So I'm fishing this pond. I'm down there probably about halfway down, right? Casting, you know. I had already caught 2 fish for the day. So I wasn't really pressed for trying to catch any more. I knew that I was pretty good for the day. Any day I go fishing and I can at least catch a fish, I'm good. I don't care if I don't catch anything else for the rest of the day, for another 8 hours, 10 hours. I don't care. So I'm fishing a swim bait. It's the Guggen micro something. I can't put my finger on it what exactly it was called, but nonetheless it was a micro swim bait, and boom, I catch a fish, hooked him. Ugh. Gave him the beans, brought him all the way into shore, went to pick him up. So I had my finger in his mouth, which, if y'all know, if you catch a fish on treble hooks, it's probably not a good idea to grab that fish by the mouth right next to said treble hooks. So me, like an idiot, I'm all pumped, full of adrenaline, super stoked. It's like a 3-pound fish. Didn't want him to get off. I grabbed this fish by the lip, and dude, he just jerks right out of my hand. But no, he didn't fall to the ground because the hook went right into my thumb, all the way through, barb and all. And I'm just standing there with my hand in the air, and there's a fish just hanging off of my hand. That's my hook story. It sucked. Once caught a 7-pounder and wrangled an alligator at the same time. That's crazy. Didn't hurt, just had to pop the barb through and cut it. That's good. At least your dad had the tools to cut it. Me, unfortunately, when that happened, my pliers that I had with me were not strong enough to cut the barb. I went home. I tried the whole fishing line trick where you tie the line around the end of the hook and try to yank it out. My wife so kindly volunteered to do that, and let's just say it didn't come out. And I didn't have any tools with me that were able to cut that barb, so I ended up having to go to the doctor, and they did just that. Cut the barb off and slid it through. But yeah, all my life of fishing, never got hooked. And I got hooked for the first time. That was about a year ago. And I gotta say, it sucked. All right, we're gonna do a little bait change. There's my first lure that I lost. So when the stream is over, y'all go back and watch. You'll see my epic cast. And if you look, you can see I got my leader line and my braid. It snapped my braid. So that tells me that that braid's old and it's got to go. Not really exciting, but definitely memorable. Do you remember when fishing, that bass karate kicked me and slung pond booger all over me from head to toe? I do. That's so funny, babe. Yep, I remember that. In fact, I got it on video, so I don't think I could ever forget it. You did catch a 7. It's on your channel. 385, you got a YouTube channel. Let me go ahead and screenshot you. And after this live, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. All right, y'all, it's time for a bait change. Buzzbait did well today. 2 largies. I'm happy with that. So, now, chat, what do y'all think? I'm gonna give y'all two options. So here's my jig box. Black and blue jig, which is right here. Black and blue jig or black and blue chatterbait. Black and blue jig, black and blue chatterbait. What's it gonna be? That's what's up, 385. I do appreciate that. Yeah, after the stream, you have my word. I will be subscribing to your channel. So chat, let me know. Black and blue jig or black and blue chatterbait. Black and blue jig, black and blue chatterbait. What's it gonna be? Let me know. I'm waiting on y'all. My future of fish catching is in your hands. So I got every size. I got a swim jig, I got a football jig, and I got a shaky head. Or excuse me, that's another football head. I do have another shaky head. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. That's on my chatterbait. So yeah, black and blue chatterbait or black and blue jig. What's it gonna be? Chatterbait, chatterbait, chatterbait it is. Okay. Since y'all decided to say chatterbait, I'm gonna give you some options. I have a variety. From left to right, we're gonna do number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Y'all put it in the chat. Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. Me personally, I'm a black and blue guy. I've had the most luck at black and blues, but I'm gonna let y'all choose. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. What's it gonna be? All right, we got a number 2. Any other voters? Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Number 2. All right, everybody's in agreement. We're gonna go with the black and blue. I'll get y'all set up with the nice views, and I'm gonna get this guy swapped out. Now, chat, I believe honesty is the best policy. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all when I say this, that I have never fished this pond with the chatterbait. I have fished it with the black and blue jig, and I've been very successful fishing it with the black and blue jig. I don't think I've ever thrown a chatterbait in this pond. There's a lot of downfall, trees down and whatnot, and there's a ton of like big rocks in here. So there's a high probability that I'm gonna get snagged up. I'll try not to, because obviously chatterbait's moving only about a foot down in the water column. But that's where I'm gonna be fishing, is on the banks. So, wish me luck. I need all y'all to put a thumbs up in the chat and like the video. And wish me luck that we catch something on the chatterbait and I don't ultimately get snagged up and lose my chatterbait. So here it is. Got the shaky head chatterbait. Shaky head chatterbait. Let's get to it. So that's the unfortunate part. The only exposed cover here is this tree. And I have lost countless lures in that tree. So I will cast around said tree, but I refuse to pitch into that tree because I already know what's going to happen. It's happened so many times before. Yeah, it is a heavy weight. If I had to guess, maybe half ounce. It's a heavy one, that's for sure. But we're going to fish this whole bank line and see if we can't catch us a little something. We're trying to catch some largemouth, David. I already caught 2 this morning. It's now starting to warm up. We were fishing with the Topwater, and now we're going to be switching over to a black and blue shaky head chatterbait. It's getting warm, y'all. It is getting warm. How big? I would say, well, wait, do you want the fisherman's number or do you want the actual numbers? Because I could tell you that they were both 8 pounds, but would you believe me? No, I would say the first one was probably 2.5. The second one was a little bit bigger. I would give that one a 2.8. So yeah, 2.5 and a 2.8 is what I would say. I'm gonna set this chatterbait out here. Let it go down to the bottom and do a slow retrieve on it. Hopefully I don't get snagged up, but we'll see. All right, y'all give me 1 minute. Mother Nature is calling. I'm gonna go water the grass real quick. This time we are prepared. I went ahead and grabbed the scale. In case we happen to snatch another one up, we'll at least be able to get an accurate weight on them. I think game warden's coming. So just to fill y'all in. Today we are fishing with the Origin FT1 by 13 Fishing. And then we're doing the 7'3" medium heavy, or is it a medium? Medium heavy. So 7'3" medium heavy, 13 Fishing, the Fate FT with the Origin FT1 by 13 Fishing. I like this one. This is a good rod, y'all. Let's keep moving. Boy, is it getting warm. It is starting to get toasty, y'all. Moving on up. I'm in South Central Pennsylvania, key lime. South Central Pennsylvania, real close to the Maryland line. Swarm. All of our shade is gone. No shade left except for one spot over here to my right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my way around this pond fairly quickly. And then y'all are gonna come with me to the next location. The next location does not have a lot of big bass, at least not that I have seen, but there's plenty of fish. I can, but I'm trying to just stick right here on the banks. I don't really have a need to cast it a country mile. But just for you, this could be a backlash, but I'm gonna give it the beans. That better? Is that what you wanted to see? Look, I casted it so far it went out of frame. I mean, truthfully, I could probably reach the other side of this pond. You know what? Just for science, let's see. Let's see if we can get this chatterbait over there on that bank. Almost. I say probably about 15 foot from the bank. We'll give it another one. Yeah, I agree with you, Key. 100%. If they're anywhere, they're over there by that tree. Let's go. Oh, jeez, bless me. All right, Key, let's see if you're right. Let's see if they're in there. It's getting warm, y'all. Thank you. That was a little wider than I wanted to be, but we'll start wide and work our way in. Yeah, it is getting hot. The next spot's got a little bit of shade, so I'm looking forward to that one. Move down a little bit, get parallel with that tree. The ambience good, y'all. Go ahead, screenshot that, save it as your wallpaper. All right, the last little bit of shade left on this pond. Nothing yet on the chatterbait, y'all. Nothing yet. That's a fish. Oh, he got off. Dude. He was there. He was under the tree. And he didn't commit. Man, that sucks. And I gave myself a backlash. He was there. He was under that tree. I don't know. Either one, he wasn't fully committed, or two, I set that hook way too soon. I should have gave him a little bit more time. John, yeah, we caught a couple, man. A couple decent ones, actually. Uh-oh. I thought I was stuck on the branch for a second there. Dang, man. He was under that tree, just like you said. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to bite again. So we're going to keep it moving. Make our way around this pond one more time. And then we're going to head over to another spot. Much smaller pond. Definitely got a lot more cover on it. And see if we can catch some more fish. Because it is hot here today. It is hot. And I'm wearing all black. Like a fool. This is where we caught the first one. Let's see if we can do it again. I can't believe that last one got away, man. Like I said, I don't know if he wasn't fully committed or if I just set that hook way too soon on him. I didn't give him enough time to eat the whole bait. The skirt wasn't tugged down or anything like that, so I just don't think he was fully committed. Fish fried tonight. Not out of this pond. No way. Chat, how y'all feel about that? Y'all want to see me do a catch and cook? Because I'll do it. I'm not going to do it out of this pond. Because, unfortunately, if y'all look around, we are surrounded by crops. And because of that, whatever they spray on these crops is ending up in this water. So, I don't think I want to eat those fish. And I've actually considered catching some fish from like some of my local ponds and sending them off to a lab to get tested to see exactly what's in them. Not sure if you fry anything, you're probably okay. But I'd rather not eat some contaminated fish. I'm not a big fish eater anyways. And if I was gonna eat a fish, I would prefer a trout or some salmon, um, or even some saltwater fish. Quite a few of them that I would eat. But eating bass is not really on my menu. Can they be good? Sure, if you fry them up, but I don't know. People who eat bass out of preference are weird. I said it. There's so many better fish that you could eat. Why would you want to eat a bass? Sure, don't get me wrong. If I had nothing else to eat, and like I had to eat a fish, sure, I'd eat a bass. And I have eaten bass before. But it's not that good. There's just so much better fish out there to eat. What y'all think, chat? Y'all think I'm crazy for not wanting to eat bass? Yeah, John, I'm mostly catch and release. I did. I cast at it from this side. I didn't really catch anything. I was casting at it from the other side, and I pitched right underneath of it, and I got hit. But he didn't commit, and he came off. You've eaten bass because you're hungry? I mean, I've eaten bass too. Like I said, it's not terrible. But if I had to choose between a bass and a trout, I'm going to take a trout. If I had to choose between bass and tilapia, dude, I just got hit again and he came off, dude. Chat, I don't know. I don't know if it's my trailer. Am I just not giving them enough time to commit? But I definitely just got hit again. Definitely just got hit again. Maybe he'll come back. That stinks, dude. I missed 2 of them. I don't like missing fish. Don't like missing fish. Let's try this right here. We got a little bit of shade on this line right here. I've eaten bass 'cause I was hungry. Catch and cook style. Fish are smarter. They're testing the bait to see if it's real. Yeah. Maybe some live bait will do better. I don't really fish with a lot of live bait. And I don't think there's really anything in here small enough that I could use as live bait. I know there's some bluegills in here, but they're huge. Giant bluegills, y'all. Like the size of my hand. That's how big the bluegills are in here. And in fact, if y'all go back and watch my live stream of me doing the catfish versus carp, you'll see that my wife had caught quite a few of them, probably about a dozen of them. And they're huge. You know, mind you, this is a pretty large bait. I mean, all in all, it's pretty big. I'm actually tempted to take this crawl off. Wait, is this a crawl or is this a bandito? This is a crawl. No. I think this is a bandito. I don't know. I get confused with all the damn Googan baits. Anyways, I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to trim off a little bit of that top and get my hook down closer. Use a good old T-scissors. All right, so maybe that's a little bit better. Chat, y'all let me know. I can't remember. Is this the bandito bug? Does the bandito bug resemble the crawl? I know it's not a Kraken crawl. But which one is it? Is it the bandito? I don't think it's the Kraken crawl. Maybe y'all know. No. I have not thrown a cast net. How come never seen Americans fish for trout? In German, we were all about trout. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Richard, because there is tons of Americans who fish for trout. In fact, I have a creek, or whatever you want to call it, a stream, probably about 20 minutes from my house, called East Cadorus. And they stock that annually for trout. And they're all over it. So I'm not opposed to it. And in fact, Richard, if you want to see some trout fishing, I'll do that. I'll get my waders out. I'll get my Panther Martins and my Rooster Tails out and some grubs. Oh, that's a fish, y'all. Look at that. There we go. I told y'all all I had to do is trim it up. I just had to trim up some of that fat and they committed. Perfect hook set. Right in the cheek. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere, dude. Nope. Trying to steal my bait. There it is, y'all. Fish number 3. Definitely the smallest out of the 3. I'm gonna give this one a solid 2. But a beautiful fish nonetheless. Little fish slap for y'all. All right, y'all want to see me get a weight on them? Let's get a weight on them. So it's teared out. It's at 0. Guesses in the chat. What are y'all guessing it is, chat? What do you think it is, chat? What's the weight on them? What's the weight? Guesstimates in the chat. $1.94. Just shy of 2 pounds. Just shy of 2 pounds. All right, chat. For those of y'all that are new in here, I have a tradition. Chat gets to name the fish that we release. So, what y'all gonna name them? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What y'all gonna call it? Bobby? All right. Chat, y'all say bye to Bobby. We'll be back to catch him in a couple more years. But a beautiful fish nonetheless. Gorgeous fish. See you later, Bobby. Appreciate you. Let's freaking go. Dude. All I had to do was change that presentation. I missed 2 fish. I cut some of the top off of this and he crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Pretty much ruined my bait too. It's all ripped on the side now. And I don't have any more with me. But let's see if we can make something happen. On the shaky head chatterbait. That's my first fish that I've caught on a chatterbait out of this pond, y'all. First fish that I've caught on a chatterbait out of this pond. There it is. I think we'll make it work until we can get back to the truck. But third freaking fish, y'all. Third fish. Just presto. No. I've gone for some white perch. I am primarily a bass fisherman. 95% of the fishing that I do is for largemouth bass. However, I'm not opposed to catching any type of fish. They all deserve to have the opportunity to be caught by the great HooksetDan. So, y'all do me a favor. When this stream is over, I want y'all to go into the comments and type in what type of freshwater fish y'all would like to see me go get. I'm too far from the bay, not a fan of fishing out in Maryland. So when the stream is over, go down into the comments and type in what type of fishing y'all would like to see me do. What type of fish you would like to see me catch. Because I'll do it. I got all different shapes and sizes of rods. I got tons of lures. I'm pretty much equipped to catch most freshwater fish. So, y'all don't forget, when the stream is over, go into the comments and type in there, or y'all can do it right now if you want to. Type it in the live chat, then I'll go back and review it later. I'm fine with that as well, if you don't have time to go and check out the comment section afterwards. So blow up the chat right now, y'all. Blow up the chat and let me know what type of fishing y'all would like to see, what type of fish you would like to see me catching next. And if I don't know how to fish it, I'll do my research and figure out how to fish it. Like pike, that's easy. Walleye, not so much. I mean, they're kind of the same, but I feel like walleye fishing, which I've only been walleye fishing like twice, it definitely takes a little bit more time. Pike fishing, you can catch a pike on a rooster tail. Can you catch a walleye on a rooster tail? I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about it. But just because I haven't fished it yet doesn't mean that I'm not willing. I love to fish, any type of fishing, except for catfishing, because it's boring. I don't like to just sit on the bank and wait for a fish to bite. Not that it's probably, not awesome when you finally catch that fish. It's cool. But in my personal opinion, catfishing is boring. So boring. Ooh. I don't know if that was a tree branch or what, but I felt something. Nothing on that branch. Pike or walleye. Somehow works for walleye, but it's crazy for pike. Dude, you're not kidding. I remember when I was a lot younger, because I haven't been pike fishing in a minute. But I went to this pond up in Spartansburg, Pennsylvania. I was probably 10 years old, 11 years old. And there's a bait shop right there next to that pond. No joke. They have a picture of me holding up every bit of 10 pike, all legal limit, that I caught by myself. I was so freaking happy that I carried all those fish back to the bait shop to show the owner what I had caught on the rooster tail that he sold me. My chatterbait's not chattering. What's going on? There we go. It's a little twisted. That's what's up, John. I'm glad you like it. If y'all are enjoying this stream, which I hope you are, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. I go live all the time. I have tons of shorts and YouTube videos. A lot of them are very informational. And yeah, I would really appreciate that if y'all drop me a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. Not only do I love fishing, I love fishing for y'all. Because like John just said, y'all get to see the ambiance. Some of y'all in here may not even be able to go fishing. So for me to be able to bring this to you makes me very happy. And I'm glad that y'all enjoy it. Keep moving. Keep moving. Nice little point right there. No, nothing on the point. Interesting. I would have thought for sure that there would have been one around that point. I know for a fact that there's definitely some carp in here. Oh, that's a snag. A big old tree branch. Hey, we got a biggest catch of the day by far. Giant damn tree branch. I'm gonna keep it moving, y'all. Do you have to get any kinds of permit for fishing in the US? Because we have to make a whole freaking driver's license just to fish here in Germany. Also, catch and release is strictly forbidden. What? Why would it be forbidden? I mean, if it's an invasive species, then sure. Like here, if you catch some carp, they don't want you to put it back. Snakeheads, they don't want you to put them back, but it's not illegal to not put them back as long as it's in the same body of water. The first part of your question is yes. This is a private pond owned by the gentleman who owns all of this land. And obviously I got permission from him to be able to fish here. So in this case, no, I do not need a fishing license. If fishing game pulled up on me right now, I would tell him to kick rocks because I don't need to have a fishing license to be here. However, if you go to like a state park or something that is state owned, then yes, you would need to have a fishing license in order to fish with the proper stamps. So like here in PA, you can get your fishing license to just fish off of the bank and catch and release fish all day long. But if you want to catch trout, you have to have a trout stamp on your fishing license. And if you get caught catching trout or trying to keep a trout without that stamp, you're going to get a fine. I don't know how much it is. I try not to play those games. I do have a fishing license. I do have a trout stamp. And honestly, guys, it's for the better because that money that you pay for a fishing license goes towards fisheries so that they can grow more fish and drop them off at a local pond, lake, or reservoir or whatever for all of us to fish. So all that money that you spend on fishing license and hunting license, I don't know about hunting licenses, but definitely fishing licensing goes back into a huge portion of it goes back into the fisheries so that they can grow more fish. Using the same lure, that's what's up. Yeah, this is a shaky head, black and blue chatterbait. It's got some weight to it. We did catch a fish on it. This is my first time using a chatterbait on this pond. Usually when I come out here, I throw a black and blue jig, and I've been pretty successful doing that. And I'm one of those types of fishermen that once I figure out what the fish want, I don't deviate it from it much. I've tried a plethora of things out here. Now, I did catch a fish on the mini banger, so that was cool. But I've tried spooks, I've tried crankbaits, I've tried some deep dives, which I think the deepest part in this pond is like 9 feet, maybe 10 feet. No luck with the deep dive baits. Like I said, I did catch one on the mini banger. That I think I got lucky, but the fish also caught me, so I don't think I was that lucky. But for the most part, on this pond, black and blue jigs. And I'm the type of fisherman that if I see somebody out here fishing, I have no problem giving them the bait that they need to catch fish. On this pond alone, I've probably given away 3 or 4 lures just to help those people catch the fish. The cool thing about this pond and the owner and everybody who's met him and got permission to fish here is he only has 2 rules. Rule number 1, no littering. Clean up after yourself. Don't leave a bunch of fishing line and trash and blah, 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 blah. And the second rule is to release everything that you catch so that other people can catch. And I support that 100%. The only downfall to catch and release is the fish get smart. The fish know, especially if they've been caught before, the chances of them hitting that same bait again are pretty slim. Not impossible, because if a fish is hungry, he's going to eat no matter what. But when you catch and release a fish, that fish remembers what happened. You know, all fish aren't like goldfish, and they lose their memory every 3 seconds, which I don't even know if that's true. But anyways, that's the only downfall to catch and release fishing when you're fishing a pond this size, a very pressured pond at that. I mean, there's people here fishing all the time. So yeah, that's the only downfall to catch and release, is that those fish are definitely going to get used to whatever lures you're fishing with. I remember the first time I came out here, I was chucking around a green pumpkin Senko, which we all know, if you know anything about bass fishing, the green pumpkin Senko is where it's at. Like, if you can't catch a fish on a green pumpkin Senko, you're doing something wrong. Dude, I fished this pond for hours. Never got a bite. I put on a black and blue jig. My very first cast landed me a 3-pounder. So these fish in here know, at least I think, not to eat Senkos or artificial worms. At least I'm fairly convinced in that, because anytime I've tried it, no go. But here's the other unfortunate part about this pond, y'all. And I'll shut up if I'm talking too much. There is no vegetation in the bottom of this pond. None. Just dirt and rocks. The only vegetation is what's along the banks and an occasional tree branch. But there is no vegetation in this pond. So there really isn't any underwater cover to be fishing anyways. I am fishing black and blue chatterbait with a shaky head. And chat, if y'all could let me know, is this the bandito bug? I know it's not the crack and crawl, because they're a lot skinnier. I don't know. Maybe y'all remember, because I don't. I want to say it's a bandito bug, but I also think that I'm wrong there. I know it's not the crack and crawl. But anyways, yeah. Black and blue chatterbait with a shaky head on it. Oh, and another backlash. That's the third one of today, y'all. Is it just me, or are the backlashes like so random? You know, you'll do 50 casts, no issues, no backlash, and then all of a sudden, boom, you just get a random backlash. I never figured that out. I know when I first started fishing with the bait caster, it was all on me, because I was putting way too much pressure and trying to cast it, or the brakes were too loose or too tight, or the lure weight was causing a difference. But when you've had the same lure on there for an hour and you get a backlash, I don't understand that. It's just so random. All right, Bills champ, I appreciate you for coming by. Take it easy. I'll catch you later, man. Thank you for coming by. So one time, y'all. Uh-oh. Can y'all not see me? All right, this happened again. How did I fix this last time? Y'all can hear me, but can't can't see anything. What was it that I did last time? Add. Oh, I can do a poll. I didn't know I could do that. There we go. Hopefully y'all can see me now. Take it easy, Bill's champ. So as I was saying, one time with a jig, I caught a fish right in between those. I wonder if we can do it again. Hey, yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, y'all. It said stream interrupted. All right, can everybody see everything cool now? Looks like everybody just about left, which I'm not sure what happened with the stream there, but we're back. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. I'm not sure what happened. It just stream crashed for some weird reason. But we're back at it. I'm about to wrap it up at this pond. I want to make one or two more casts over here towards these tree branches. Then I'm going to leave here and head over to another small pond, fish for like another 30 minutes, and then I got to wrap it up. But the fishing is not done yet. Like I said, I'm gonna give it a couple more casts over here by these branches, and then we're gonna pack it up and go to another spot, which is right down the road. And that's a snag. How did I know that that was gonna happen? Well, I don't feel like losing this chatterbait, so I'm gonna make the trip around and hopefully get this chatterbait out. I just had to make that last cast towards a stupid branch that I said I didn't want to fish. back. Unfortunately, y'all, she's stuck. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this line and I'm going to tie it off, and I'm going to come back later with my kayak and retrieve that chatterbait. It's too big and too nice of a bait to just let it go. So it's unfortunate, but we're just going to cut this line. We'll just tie it off and then come back later for a rescue mission. Now, this is tied somewhere. Nobody else is gonna see it. So I can get it back over. Let's see. Sucks, man. All right, y'all. So we got the line tied off. What's up, frogs? How you doing? Welcome back, Bills. So, not the frog. So we got the line tied off. Like I said, I'm gonna come back later with my kayak and retrieve that chatterbait. As long as somebody doesn't come and cut that off, which I hope they don't, should be able to come back and get it. So let's get all this right here packed up. Head over to the next spot. I knew that was gonna happen, y'all. That's why I don't fish that tree. I never fish that tree, because that always freaking happens. I got probably two or three lures are in that tree that I'll never get back. But that was a really nice chatterbait, so I think that that one's worthy of coming back. And I can see when I pull on it, it's not down that far. So I should be able to come back later with my kayak. Why isn't this closing? I should be able to come back later with my kayak and pull it up. So, our next pond, if y'all were curious, I have fished it many times before. It is a small pond, but it's a good one. Full of gunk. So it should definitely be a good one to pull out the frog on. So we're gonna head over there, fish for another 20 or 30 minutes, and then call it a day. Which today in itself was a good day of fishing. So we caught 3 largies. So just out of those 3 largies, I'd say we have a total bag of about 10 pounds, which I think is a pretty good day of fishing, especially for the morning. So, like I said, chat, right now I'm gonna pack y'all up and you're gonna come on a little drive with me. Just make sure you put your seatbelts on. Let's go. Alright, let me put y'all seatbelt on real quick. I'm just kidding. Phew. It was warm. All right, y'all. On five. As y'all can probably tell, it's hot. It's very hot. So the next spot we're going to has got some shade and some smaller largies, nothing huge. But we should be able to catch one or two before I end the stream. At least that's the plan. What's happening, frogs? I think I already said that, but for those of y'all that are in chat, how you doing? Sorry that the stream got interrupted. I'm not sure what happened there, but it unexpectedly closed and made me restart it, I guess, which is weird because the stream never ended. I just had to resume it, but yeah, I don't know, something happened. Thankfully, this next pond is not too far away. The unfortunate part is I only got 18% left on the battery. So I guess if we were to equate that to minutes, we got about 15 minutes worth of fishing left on the stream. So I'm gonna try my best within those 15 minutes to catch at least one fish. We'll see. But I am glad to be leaving the other pond because it's hot. Now, most of this redness is not from today. I was chilling in the pool yesterday with my beautiful wife, and we were catching some rays. So a lot of this is from the sun from yesterday, but it is a little warm. Definitely a little warm today. What's up, Mega Fire, or Maga Fire? So we're pulling up to the next pond right now. I'm gonna tie on a frog and we're gonna see if we can catch one or two before I end the stream. We have arrived. Y'all want a little glimpse? There it is. Isn't she beautiful? So, get y'all set up so you can enjoy the sceneries. I'm I'm gonna tie on this frog and then we're gonna get to it. So bear with me while I get this tripod set up. There it is. Y'all enjoy the view. I'm gonna get this frog tied up and I will be right back. Y'all. Got the frog tied back on. Let's see if we can catch us another one. Like I said, I only got about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes of stream left before my phone dies. So hopefully we'll be able to catch one. The only issue that could arise is I didn't have time to tie on a leader line. So these fish may be able to see my braid, but I didn't have time to tie that on right now. So we got straight braid to frog. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us too much. I can see a little bluegill chasing it. I think that frog might be a little bit big for you, Mr. Bluegill. Let's move it over here a little bit. One more fish. That's all we're shooting for, guys. See if we can get one more before we end the stream. For those of y'all that are in here, I want to say I do appreciate y'all. If you care to, smash that like button, smash that thumbs up, hit subscribe. Then after the stream, I want y'all to go onto my YouTube page and find something to watch. Tons of stuff on there to watch. I wonder if we'll see those giant carp today. Or not carp. Giant koi fish in here. Crushed. Fish on, baby. Oh, he crushed it. Dude, no crap. That's probably the biggest bass that I have pulled out of this little pond. That is freaking awesome. I'm gonna have to get a weight on this one. Absolutely engulfed that frog. Engulfed it. I kind of want to get a weight on him. What y'all think? Let me go grab my scale real quick. All right. Chat. Fish number 4 of the day. He got a little bit of blood on him. But if you look, it's on the roof of his mouth. It's just bleeding right there. It's not the gills. But what y'all think the weight is? Come on, chat. Guess the weight. What y'all think? I'm hurry up and getting back in because he is bleeding a little bit. No? No guesses in the chat? 1 pound, 5 ounces, which is pretty decent for this pond. So, as per tradition, 1-4, good guess, Cheeto. 1-5. What you want to name him, Cheeto? Before we send him back, what you want to name him? This is your fish, Cheeto. What you want to call him? What you thinking, Cheeto? Booga. All right, Cheeto, you got it. Chat, y'all say bye to Booga. We'll catch him later. Booga the bass. See you later, Booga. He gone. Let's freaking go, chat. Fish number 4 of the day. Fish number 4. I like that. Today was a great day of fishing, y'all. Booga was the smallest of the four, but I'm not complaining. He absolutely engulfed this frog. Absolutely engulfed. I can see a bass chilling right here. Or we can get him to bite. They're tiny though. Tiny little bass. Along with some bluegills. Fish on. Oh, he came off. Jeez, y'all seen that though. He got lucky. He got lucky. Missed him. That was close. I missed him. It's all right. Let's see if we can get one more. So chat, for those of y'all who have just joined, first and foremost, I do appreciate y'all. Do me a favor, smash that like button. We got about 5, maybe 10 minutes left on the stream. My phone's gonna be dying soon. We have caught a total of 4 fish today. I'm too busy reading chat and something just hit my frog. Total of 4 fish today with a total bag weight of about 12 pounds. So I'm very happy for that. And so for this last 5 or 10 minutes, we're gonna see if we can't catch us one more fish. I'm at one of my favorite little kiddie ponds. I know I call it a kiddie pond just because all the bass that are in here, the one that I just caught was the biggest bass that I've ever pulled out of here. And that was 1 pound and 5 ounce. Does that mean that there's not an absolute giant in here that hasn't been caught yet? Possible. But nonetheless, I like this pond because the fish here are super aggressive. And they love some frog. And I like to give it to them. So yeah, just now as I was talking to y'all, y'all may have seen it. That frog got hit. I was too busy reading chat. Oh, I see the koi over there again too. So how's everybody in chat doing today? Everybody doing good? Having a good Monday? So for those who are still in chat, again, just a heads up. My phone is at 7%. So with that being said, the stream is probably going to end here in about 5 minutes. Ideally, before I leave, y'all can thumbs up the stream, type something in chat and let me know you're here. And I hope that y'all enjoyed this day of fishing. I don't know if any of y'all have been here from the beginning, but today was a very good day of fishing. Total of 4 fish with a bag weight of 12 pounds. Super happy about that. Couldn't be more happy. So before my phone dies, we're going to see if we can't snatch up one more largie. And that's where we are right now. Currently fishing with the frog, the Booyah Pad Crasher. Hands down, one of my favorite frogs. Hands down. If y'all don't have this frog from Wally World, go pick it up. The Booyah Pad Crasher. Oh, pulled it too soon, man. It definitely just got hit, though. Little baby. Not even big enough to grab the frog. It's so funny how even the tiniest of fish will try to eat something half their size. All right, Cheeto. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping this stream up here in about 4 minutes. But once again, I do appreciate you. And you enjoy the rest of your day as well. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Come on, I know there's one more out here. I know there's one more that wants like. Where you at? There's gotta be one more. Right there. There it is. Oh, it came off. Dang it. Two of them got away from me. Two of them got away. Too many. Got off, man. That's all right. We got a couple more minutes. See if we can go for another one. Nah, he was tiny. Tiny guy. He's on. Fish on, y'all. Dragging him through all the sludge. Let's go. Freaking choked it. Another one on the frog, y'all. That is going to be the last fish of the day. But it is another beautiful largemouth. A beautiful largemouth. What y'all think, chat? Should we get a weight on him? If I had to guess, I'm going to say a pound even. What y'all think? What's your guesses in the chat? How much y'all think he weighs? I'm going to say a pound even. Shoo! I'm good, y'all. Literally 1 pound, 0 ounces. And like you can see, he's got a little snail in his mouth. I don't know if y'all can see that. He's got a little snail down there. All right, chat. I know there's only 5 of y'all in here, but you know the rules. What y'all gonna name this fish before we get him gone? It's gonna be the last fish of the stream. I appreciate all y'all for showing up. Do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. Like the video, consider subscribing to the channel. As always, I appreciate y'all for showing up and watching the stream. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Once the stream is over, give it a few minutes, it'll reload, and then you can go back and you can watch the whole thing. This is the 5th fish that we caught today, which is gonna put us at a total bag weight of 13 pounds. Almost tournament status. Not really, but close. So anyways, chat, last fish. What are we gonna name him? What's his name? Rick? You wanna name him? What are we gonna call him? Get a fish slap. Fish slap. What are we gonna call him, y'all? What's his name? Somebody in chat, name the fish so I can get him back. He's thirsty. What are we gonna call him, y'all? Nobody? Nobody, huh? I'll give y'all 10 seconds. If not, I'm gonna name him myself. 10, 9, 8, 7. Ivan, what do you want to call him? What's his name? Definitely a few 10-pounder. I need you to name him before I let him go. What's his name, Ivan? What you want to call him? He does got a little snail in his mouth already. Right there. Jerry. All right, chat. Y'all say bye to Jerry. Got a little fat belly. Look at Jerry's belly, dude. Jerry been eating. Everybody say bye to Jerry. We'll come back and catch him when he's about 5 pounds heavier. See you, Jerry. All right. Chat, as y'all can see, I'm all red. I'm hot, a little sweaty. But I just want to take this second to thank all of y'all for showing up to watch the stream. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. And we'll be back later, maybe tomorrow, to do another live stream. I'll definitely be uploading a short. After the stream is over, y'all do me a favor. Number one, I want you to like the video. Number two, hit that subscribe button with the little bell so y'all can see all of my future videos and my future lives. I go live all the time, a couple times throughout the week, sometimes even 4 or 5 times. It really just depends on what's going on. But nonetheless, I love fishing. I love fishing for y'all. I love fishing with y'all. So with all that being said, I appreciate you and enjoy the rest of your Monday. Y'all have a good one. Keep those lines tight.